welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while. We have missed a few races, as you would have seen. I haven't uploaded in a while, and honestly that's just because the races have been absolute dog. Been some good action, but yeah, I basically a bit of gamer rage, to be honest, and the resulted in it not filming. Qualifying, great start, as you can see, spinning on that inside curve, getting absolutely collected. Yeah, which results in a 5-place grid penalty. We're already down in 11th, so yeah, great start. So the luck from the last 3 races just continuing over, just to make my life a little bit more miserable than it already is. Lining up on the grid, we did actually keep 11th because the game crashed, so thank you EA once again. As we're on the grid now for the 5 red lights around Zandvoort, and it's lights out and away we go. Hurdling down into turn 1, pretty decent start, nothing to be proud of. Going side by side with the McLaren round the first corner, probably got the optimal line here to get a bit of a better exit side by side with the McLaren now. So try to swoop around the outside, going into the bank section. Tristan's round in the Williams, we just managed to avoid him, and that's a couple of places gained already, so it's been a good start. We've gained a couple of places and just trying to settle into a river a bit quicker. We are closing on Tarmacs extremely quickly here, so I'm not too sure why he's lost a lot of time there, but he has for some reason. But anyway, there we go, someone's out of the race already, and that's going to be a virtual safety car, so not a full safety car. As the virtual safety car ends, we've got an awful start there, because I did a race in, we had the Belgium round where I actually got a drive-through penalty for speed on the virtual safety car, so I was a bit hesitant and a little bit scared to do that again, so that's why I was so cautious there. Too cautious, so I could argue got some yellow flags up ahead. I believe it's a nice job there who's sideways, so maybe just going wide over that curve and it dipping into the gravel, and that's brought us up to P8 and safety car now. So lap 6 we have the safety car out in P8, and that's going to budge us all up, and again vital to get a good restart here. Which we do, to be fair. It's not too bad. We're not really challenging for any positions up ahead, but we have managed to get a decent gap from behind into turn 1. A bit of contact there between Sparko and Tom in the Alpine. We're just going to go around the outside. Just managed to avoid that carnage. It was side by side with Sparko, and obviously can't overtake because of the yellow flags, and that's promoted us up into P5. So an absolute dream restart for us, as just taking any kind of anything that's left over there from the damage. And another safety car has been deployed only what 2-3 laps later after that one finished, and we're going to definitely go for the pits now. So pitting for the medium tyres, the hard tyres, sorry, that will get us through to the end of this race now, hopefully, with another 20 odd laps to go, unless there is another safety car. Of course, we managed to jump Sparko in the pits, so that's going to be another place gained for us, but there is a bit of a strategy difference here, so we're not going to be in 4th, we're going to be a little bit further down in 6th. I think some cars already pit are on different strategies, just like McLaren there, who for some weird reason we have to give that back, even though he was pretty much stationary on the track. But yep, okay, sure, whatevs. And that puts us down to P6, safety car restart about to go down, and hopefully we're going to have a good one, but going quite late here, and it hasn't been favourable for us at all. Sparko's had a really good restart. He's managed to overtake me and the McLaren down the inside, and we're just trying to avoid any kind of contact again in the middle of that sandwich. You just want to stay out of it. So with this McLaren again, we're on the opposite line over that curb, almost losing it. An incredible save by myself if I don't want to, blow my own whistle too much. We've lost a few places from that. That's really cost us. Now side by side with the AlphaTauri Sky, more contact again. That could have been absolutely disastrous, but 2 very, very close moments there. We just managed to avoid getting any kind of contact. We got MC Coley actually going around the outside of us into the chicane. I mean, fair play. I mean, that was a good move. I can't really say anything about that apart from, yeah, fair play. But the safety car restart for us has not been kind at all. We have dropped quite a few places, and I'm just felt like I was just really struggling at this point of the race. Not really too sure why, because I think earlier on we were doing decently okay, but I guess that moment over the curb just really cost us a lot of time and a lot of ground. So we're desperately trying to catch up with the rest of them. Again, over that curb, and then out of nowhere, just smacked into the side of by the Haas. We get collected by the Alpine as well, luckily avoiding any sort of damage. Could have been taken out of the race there. But yeah, just absolute bizarre stuff. Things go from bad to worse. And here's a replay of this from another angle. I mean, look how far back the Haas was, just completely taking us out there. And yeah, I mean, again, the luck just seems to get worse and worse in recent races. Definitely, we've got Tom behind us as well in the Alpine. Again, he got collected earlier, so both of us not having the greatest of races at the moment. Still another 20 odd laps to go, anything can happen. Tries to look down the inside there. Not able to get the move done. And there we go, nice job is out of the race. And that's going to be another safety car period. So already, what's that, the third safety car now in 15 laps. Back into the top 10 for us with some other cars in the pits. We're not going to pit though. We're going to try to go to the end of these hard tyres, as we've had a pretty good safety car restart. Try to get back past Tarmax again, the driver who did absolutely dive bomb us only a few laps ago up to the inside. He's got a much better run around the outside, and so has Tristan, again losing another place there, and again not really being a good restart under the safety car. Again, we got NRL Felix 1, who is ridiculously quick. He's only come into the round a couple of races ago and he's just destroying the competition. I think he's on some fresh medium tyres, just pitting on that restart. And what happened here, my camera actually stopped recording, but you can just see what happens up ahead with quite a bit of contact there, which actually does involve Felix in the Red Bull. So he's leading the race, obviously, until making that bold pit stop strategy. Try to go up the inside of Coley there, but we're not able to get that move done. But yeah, some huge drama there for some of the favourites for the win, and that obviously gives us a few positions back, as I think he gets taken out again on the mini maps, which is hence the yellow flag. So really not turning out to be a good race for him. This guy just went absolutely disastrous. And up ahead, just trying to catch up with Sparko and Coley. Nothing's really happened apart from Sparko. They're just losing it and going into the wall there, giving us 6th position. We've had Taramax just closing on us lap after lap, and as you can see here, just again, just seems to be a lot better pace than us throughout the whole race, really. So just starting to lose touch with his teammate as well, MC Coley. But if we can stay within that time zone, we can get that position back on penalty, of course, which is what we're going to be trying to do. And I think it's definitely possible to come with maybe a P5 finish in this race. There's Tristan though, he is round, so I'm not too sure what happened there. He was quite far ahead of us, but that's gifted us another position, almost losing it there on the outside curb, which you obviously don't want to do. Lap 32, Coley is pitted, so that promotes us up into 5th place. So considering we were down in what, 11th, 12th not that long ago, we're now sitting comfortably in P8. And on lap 34, looking at those tyres, they are heavily getting worn out, to the point where I was a little bit worried that we might have a tyre failure. So I was starting to drive a little bit carefully, and then this happened because I got distracted onto the curb. Again, could have hit my wheel out on the penultimate lap. Luckily only a minor bit of wing damage, but I thought there's no point trying to push too hard at this point. We've got a big gap behind us, let's just take it easy. I don't want to risk another DNF because of tyres blowing out. So anyway, it's going to be across the line. It's going to be P5. It's a decent result. I mean, if you guys would have seen my recent races, it's, yeah, back in the top 5. I mean, I couldn't really ask for anything more than that. So it's not going to be another race for another 3 weeks. So it's going to be a bit of an upload gap. But yeah, hopefully the second half of the season is going to be a lot more better than the first half was. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please hit like, subscribe. Let's get to 150 subscribers. Not far off, of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.